Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Yes, I'm starting this video this week very late, so we'll just have Wednesday and Thursday on this video. It's been quite the week. So over the weekend, I had the 3-day weekend. We did a ton of yard work on Friday. My husband started feeling like he felt like maybe it was just allergies is what he was thinking on Thursday. And then Friday, he was also out in the yard. He was doing the weed eating while I was pulling all the weeds. And then we did some mowing, and then we cleaned out our gutters. I mean, it was like we did a whole bunch of stuff. We didn't quite get everything done because it started getting kind of warm out there. Plus, I was just getting like super tired. I went out about 9. I went out at 9 myself to start the weeding because I wanted to be out of the way when they started doing the mowing and weed eating and stuff. Oh, I cleaned off the porch. I cleaned the grill out really well so I could start grilling. I got that all just cleaned up for, the grilling season. And then on Saturday, my husband started feeling a lot worse and he could not breathe, like he couldn't sleep. So he had to sit up sleeping. And then, so he didn't go to work Saturday night. And then Sunday, he was a lot worse. And I was afraid it was going to turn into pneumonia because he gets pneumonia super easy. And it was just all in his head. And he, like I said, he was having trouble sleeping. And I could kind of hear in his breathing that he was having a lot of trouble with it. So we went to urgent care. They did a COVID test just automatically because of his symptoms. And it was negative. But they said he definitely had an upper respiratory infection. Said it was viral, so they didn't give him any antibiotics. So he was going to try to go back to work Sunday night. But again, it did not, he just still was not doing well. Well, in the middle of all this, the last month or so, he's been having a lot more episodes of anxiety and depression. And this is something he's told me I could talk about with you guys. It's just been kind of hard because it's a hard subject. Mental health is always kind of a hard thing to talk about because it's so personal. But he does have a mental health diagnosis and he's had it for since we've been together, just a couple years after we got married. But it's something he knows, he's recognized he's had for as long as he can remember. He just didn't know what it was. Anyway, so this last month has been super, super difficult. His doctor retired. His regular psychiatrist retired. He has a new one. He's only seen her once. And then he called her in the middle of all this stuff, over a month ago, and she did adjust his medication. So then Sunday night, he was just still not doing well. He was having some episodes. And then Monday, it was a lot worse than Monday. Me, personally, I started my period, so sorry, TMI, and it was I started Sunday, and it was really, really, really bad, so bad, and the cramping was so bad, and it was just, not a good situation. So that was Monday as well. So I stayed home and I worked from home because it was just one of those things where I didn't want to have to deal with it in the office because it was just super bad. I mean, I think as I get older, I have more of these kind of more painful, uncomfortable time of the month cycles than I used to have. I mean, it's just weird, but it was a normal, I started right on time. I mean, everything is normal with my cycle. It's just sometimes I have these really bad ones. So I stayed home, but it was probably a good thing because my husband was super struggling really bad, him thinking of me leaving the house and just the anxiety. And he did start therapy also, by the way, last week. He had his first therapy appointment on Thursday and he thinks it's going to be okay. But his doctor, so he called his doctor all day on Monday. Finally, she called him back yesterday morning on my way out to work. And she told him that she wanted to get him in as emergency. So he got in there yesterday. She told him it definitely sounds like it's a chemical imbalance. So something with his medication is not working. So she adjusted his meds again. So she's going to do a blood test after 4 weeks after he's been taking this new kind of, mixture of his medication. So she's going to do a blood test and see if the chemicals seem to be working. Also, she said that therapy is not going to be a cure, but it'll be a tool and a resource to work along with the medication. So she hopes he'll continue it. Right now, he's going to do it every Thursday for a month. And then the guy said that it would probably go, then it'd be every other Thursday for another month. And then it would be it was twice a month, and then just go from there and see what happens. And he's hoping it just can give him some tools and resources of how to get through the episodes. So It's been crazy. So then yesterday, so that was Monday. Then yesterday, my boss is back. I told you she had been out. And so we had lunch, and then we had a meeting the rest of the day, just kind of catch her up on things and just be around her. And it just felt really good to have her back, because it just kind of, like I told you, it's just like, it's just having all of our team together. So my whole day yesterday was just shot. So I just did not have a chance to like get on here and chit chat and everything. And I have to admit, I have not been tracking the last 2 days. Actually, even over the weekend, I'm doing okay. I'm monitoring the scale, but it's just things happening. I just couldn't, Monday just wasn't a good day. I didn't eat bad, but I didn't really eat anything. I was just very like, and not, well, for one thing with my cycle and then all the stuff with my husband, I just was not like, it was not like, food did not sound good. And then yesterday I did really good at lunch. But I just didn't track. I'm just so distracted right now with all this going on. But I told myself I need to finish this week out strong. So my plan is today and tomorrow to really, really track really well. And then we'll weigh in on Friday, and then we'll see what happens. Last week I maintained. No. Yes, I did. I was completely exactly the same on Friday, which is expected after like coming off of a 2-pound loss. And then I was having like bloating. And so I knew my period was coming. So it was just kind of like, I woke up Friday kind of like, this is happening. And then Sunday it started. So, and I watched my tracker my cycle tracker to make sure that everything is, so I knew it was happening. So I maintained on Fridays, but that's great. That's fine. So we'll see what happens this Friday. It's just been, like I said, I've been trying to just keep my emotions in check, trying to not feel so stressed so my hormones don't go out of control. And I feel like I'm handling it okay. I don't know, probably not, but at least I'm not turning to like something to comfort me. I've been just like reading and just kind of reading some things on my husband's disorder and just kind of doing that kind of stuff. I'm reading a really good book. I don't know, it's kind of a frustrating book. I can't wait to talk about it when I do my book review, because it's kind of like, do I like it? Do I not like it? It's frustrating me. You guys know how I feel about frustrating books, but yet I want to know what happens. It's very psychological, like very psychological thriller. Like it's definitely heavy on the psychological stuff. So anywho, okay, I'm gonna go get my protein coffee, and then I'll get an English muffin, and I'm going to head out to work, and I will check in with you guys at lunchtime. For breakfast today, my usual protein coffee. For snacks today, to take to work, I'm taking some popcorners. These are okay. They're not my favorite. I do prefer the popcorn better. Oikos 000 yogurt and some red grapefruit. For lunch, I'm having my meal prep. This is a taco stuffed potato. If you want to see how I made this, check out my meal prep video. I want to apologize right now since I started doing my voiceover. My lovely husband has given me his really bad cold, so apologize for my voice. For dinner tonight, I'm making this peppercorn cook in a bag pork tenderloin, and then I'm using that Woulda Fried, I think it's called, seasoning from Kinder's that I found at Costco. My goodness, you guys, that stuff is so good. Highly recommend it. This tenderloin turned out so tender. Oh my goodness, I love this. I will definitely be picking these up in the future. Here's my plate. I have a big salad with some Bolthouse Ranch dressing, the pork tenderloin, and my potatoes and broccoli. Happy Thursday. For breakfast today, I'm having a yogurt and an English muffin. And then later on in the afternoon, actually between breakfast and lunch, so it's early afternoon, I had a blended protein coffee. I just have some ice, some banana, one of these chocolate shakes, and then some cold brew coffee. And this is what it turned out like. And it was really, really good. For lunch, I'm having the other meal prep that I made this week, and these are salsa verde bowls. These were 0 points and really low calorie and high protein. It was such a good lunch week this week. For dinner, I'm just having something simple. I'm having a wedge salad, which is so good, so simple, but so good. I have some blue cheese crumbles, some bacon bits, some salt and pepper, some green onion, some Bolthouse Ranch chunky blue cheese dressing, and then I have 2 slices of Ezekiel bread, some oven roasted turkey, some cheese, and some fully cooked bacon. And that was my dinner tonight. So thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fabulous weekend, you guys. Bye, guys.